Yo, what's good, man? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the best rec inside center build in NBA 2K24. Yes, I said rec. This is definitely a build that you will be seeing in the rec and maybe a little bit of pro-am. First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Hollywood 2K for the build. This is his build, so full credit goes to him. His link will be in the bio. Go check him out, man. Also, real quick, I just want to say, do not go into 2K24 with a 23 mindset. When I tweeted the builder is very strict, I actually meant it, and also other creators as well. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go center, 7'2", 243 pounds, so you could somewhat get, you know, a little bit of speed and max out your wingspan at 8 foot. So I'm gonna try my best to kind of break this down piece by piece, and I'm gonna just go ahead and start off with playmaking. So you get an 86 pass accuracy, so you don't get bailout on this center, but I mean you don't really need it. So but what you do get is you get gold break starter. So no more R1, L1, but you gotta make sure that your teammates are on the break calling their icon, and it's up to you to choose who you want to throw it to. So this year it definitely requires IQ on throwing break starter passes. So no more R1, L1. You know, your teammate can't really say throw anymore. Like it has to be their actual icon, which is R1X, R1 square, you know, R1 circle, whatever the case may be. Now, one of the most important things on this build is defense. So defense, you got a 91 block. Now, I know some people might be like, oh, Silver Anchor might be too low. I'm gonna be honest, I think Silver Anchor is just good enough. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year, it was always either gold or Hall of Fame. But with gold or Hall of Fame, you would get more fouls than defensive stops. And you also get a 75 strength. I know some people might be a little bit afraid of that, but I'm gonna be honest with you, with the new defensive system, with how buffed it is, and paint defense is way more buff now, I think this is definitely going to be perfect in terms of getting stops in the paint against other big centers. And for the most part, you're also going to be taller than most centers. So 7'2", I don't think a lot of people will be running that because I think they're afraid of the speed, but this is a straight inside build. You don't really need speed, you don't need, you know, any of that stuff. So you're definitely going to want to go with 99 offensive rebound. So why I went 99 offensive rebound, you get Hall of Fame rebound chaser with a 99 offensive, which is great for playing with a PG who's in a bad situation where they need to throw up a shot. Most likely the other center or power forward will not have a defensive 99 rebound. It takes a lot of having a 99 attribute. So I definitely could see this year, you know, a lot of centers having a 99 offensive board. And it's also, you know, it's all preference. So it all depends on who you're playing with. You know, what's your teammates looking like? Are they shooters? You know, are they slashers? If you're playing with a slash, if you're playing with, you know, people who attack the rim more than shoot, then you might as well want to go with a popper. I know there's a lot of people out there who made popper 7-1 footers, so you could definitely go find yourself one. So for free throw, you get a 71 free throw, which is more than good. Last year you were able to green, I think, with like a 60 or 65. So 71 is more than good. I think in this builder Hollywood, I think he like tweaks it a little bit. So a 71 is all right. You get a 60 steal for bronze interceptor. I'm not gonna lie, if you're in the lane, I'm not gonna say you're gonna get every lane steal, but you're most likely gonna get like a deflection. You might not be able to like actually grab it, but I think bronze interceptor on a 7'2" is actually really good. If you see here, you get fast twitch on silver with a 90 standing dunk. I'm not gonna lie, a 90 standing dunk on a 7'2" is actually crazy. You're more than likely going to get, you know, a standing dunk for the most part. If you're in the right position to get a standing dunk, it all depends on how good your rise up is, how good your fast twitch is. So it'll determine how often you get a standing dunk, but you should definitely get one 90% of the time. Again, like I said, it all depends on position. You also get fearless finisher on gold, which I think, you know, you don't get a high driving dunk, but again, if this was 2K23, you could get an 80 driving dunk and be able to get quick drops off one. I don't think as a 7'2" you should get that, to be honest. So I like how they did it this year. So as you can see, you get a higher standing dunk. I know some people went with a lower standing dunk and a higher driving dunk, you know, to kind of like be an offensive inside center, but this year that might not be the case. You're definitely going to be taking more standing dunks than, you know, than driving dunks. I know the 70 vertical might look a little bit concerning, but again, height this year, from what I was told, I know height matters every year, but I heard from a dev that the taller that you are, you're more likely to get rebounds over somebody with a higher vertical than you. So 7'2" might be the wave this year. I don't think 7'3" is going to be any good. I think I seen somebody with a 7'3" and they had like a 45 speed and like a really low acceleration. So 7'1", I'm gonna be honest, I think 7 foot, 7'1", and 7'2" are the cutoff for all like really good centers. And also, as you can see in the gameplay, Hollywood ends the game off with 22 points and 20 rebounds. That should tell you everything you need to know. I really do think this is going to be the best rec center build in terms of playing the center position. So make sure you go ahead and just, write all this stuff down. You can even use this as a template, as a base. You don't have to make it, attribute by attribute, but it's definitely going to be one of the best centers that you see in the game. You'll definitely see it more, more often. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Make sure to like the video and subscribe. Once again, this build is Hollywood 2K. I will be putting his video in the description, his link. So make sure I go check him out and sub up. And I'm out of here, man. Peace.